Nice.
Long was 1975. A used girls on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Boys Bros 1975.
Hey YouTube, Long Boys Post 1975. Oh, I'm reloaded. What's duck in this, by the way? Nope, that's knife. That's jump. This is Black Ops on the Nintendo Wii, by the way. I'm playing it with the Wiimote and the Nunchuck, which is the only way to play first-person shooters on the Wii. Come on. Yeah, Madam Popper. How'd you like them apples? Right, change back. There we go. Yeah, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I've just got home from work. It's a Monday morning, which means it's a gameplay, vlog question type video. I'm playing this game because I can't be bothered to show my face because I'm really, really tired. But I wanted to ask a question, I should say, based on an argument I had with someone at work last night. Shits and giggle argument. It was all fun and good taste. It wasn't like I will fight you, grr, shake harder, boy. It wasn't that sort of argument. It was just what my main, if you read the question, my main thing I want to talk about is something he absolutely loves, and he couldn't get his head around the fact that I wasn't a fan of it. But yeah, this is also this is inspired by, or seems like a natural follow-on from the question I asked you today, which is things you hate about games you love. So I want to ask, things you hate about consoles you love. Ooh, is someone else in it? Oh yes. Oh, thank you. Oh my god, the AI in it guy is actually quite good and he saved me. Things you hate about consoles you love. And I mean consoles you absolutely love and adore, but there was something wrong with it. Well, it didn't ruin the console, It was just, you just never got your head around is this the assault rifle? You never got your head around why they did that. In particular, I want to talk about kind of 32-bit consoles, because it's, to go before that, sort of 16-bit and 8-bit, then I guess it was just kind of being, taking what it is we think, about modern consoles and applying them to old school consoles, which is just, it's a different ballpark altogether. But that's not to say there's things I couldn't get my head around at the time, such as why was the pause on the Master System, on the actual system, and not the pad. How was that sort of good in a game? I've got to go back downstairs. How would that, not interfere? Let's go out the window. What is duck? I don't know what duck is, other than poultry. So yeah, I want to talk about primarily 32-bit and above, but yeah, things that I, obviously spring to mind. And first of all, I want to say no Xbox 360 Red Ring of Deaths. Don't get me wrong, that was absolutely shameful, that they allowed that to happen. And I don't want to talk about the PlayStation 3, the fact that it took so long to update, Christ alive, you could fly to some parts of mainland Europe from the United Kingdom in the time it takes to do an update. They're too obvious, but things that do spring to mind, which is why it was the Wii. They spent so much time on coming up with a revolutionary control. Why did they make it run on AA batteries? Alright, it was 2006, but then wasn't the PlayStation 3 2006? And that had a rechargeable sort of, cell in the control pad. I can grenades. I can kind of understand the Xbox. I don't like it, but I'll forgive it because that was 2005. But yeah, oh shit, walls are good. Walls are your friend. But no, there's a few others that kind of spring to mind, which was the Atari Jaguar. This to be honest, it's not truly 64-bit, but they spent all this time on promoting and touting this as an amazing console, and then they gave it the worst pad in the world ever. Well, actually not the worst, because that's the one I want to talk about. Why didn't they just make it standard 6-button control pad? What was that? It was a nod back to the the 5200, I guess. What was that foam pad thing at the bottom? That was just absolutely ridiculous. And then you got stuff like the 3DO, which was, why was it hardwired into the power, and why did you have to piggyback with the controllers to do two-player? Let's think about all the systems that preceded that at that point that had two control ports, yet you had to piggyback, and it wasn't a cheap system, was it? They couldn't put in, who shoot me? Oh shit, run away. They couldn't put in another control pad? Christ alive, what was it, 500 quid? The thing was the size of a coffee table. They surely could have fit one in there, couldn't they? But I love the 3DO, so how can I stay mad at you? Do I need ammo? I don't know. It's been ages since I played this. I have no idea where I'm going and what I'm doing. You know, so my main beef is, and this is the argument I had with the kiddie at work last night. Now, it's a console I didn't have back in the day. My brother had, so I certainly, you know, was exposed to it, and I loved it. I really, really did. But it's only now, it's having it as an adult, that it is hands down one of my favourite consoles now. I absolutely love it. You know, I almost regret being so late to the party. Oh shit, run! And that's the. There we go. Nintendo 64. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I think you know where I'm going with this. But yeah, what is up with the control pad? Absolutely, what is up with the control? Oh my god, I love this guy. He says, missing that bloke. How are you still alive? To quote Austin Powers, why won't you die? Yeah, what's up with the control pad? I mean, it was obviously a success, but would it have been more successful if they did something else with the control pad? Mine now, I've actually got like a third generation, you know, third party, I should say, sorry, controller that's pretty much like the GameCube, so your analog stick's on the left. But why did you put an analog stick in the middle? Was the DualShock out on the PlayStation at the time? I don't know, but let's be honest, as much as I love the Xbox 360 controller, there's no denying that Sony absolutely nailed analog control first, or even before that, they nailed the controller absolutely, you know, before that as well. So I mean, on my Nintendo 64 box it says 3D controller, and was it the first true analog control? Well, no, it wasn't. That was 5200, but you know what I mean, on a modern system. So obviously they were trying something different, but they're trying to make it a design statement. Is that why it looked like that? Was it designed by people who, you know, because who knows how things work at a corporate level when it comes to stuff like this? Was it designed by people who clearly weren't games players? Because it's an ergonomic mess, and an analog stick in the middle is just, it's a train wreck. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. It certainly impedes on the games, to my mind. As I said, there's probably people out there who absolutely love and adore it, but I just find it, I don't know, I find it like wiping your ass with sandpaper. An uncomfortable experience for sure. What was the deal? And the fact that it was, even though it was kind of ridged, that sounded terrible, it was just, ooh, is it, are you the bloke I got to rescue? I don't know. Oh, screw it. Ooh, who's still alive? Yeah, that, even though it was ridged, it was just, it was awkward, it was uncomfortable, you kept slipping off it, it was just, I don't know, I don't understand. As I said, why would you, always on my side, why would you put the stick in the middle? That to me, even though this is what, 1996, it's just absolutely ludicrous, and why would you make it so uncomfortable to use? Even the button arrangement is just weird on that. Again, I'm sounding like a snob, you know, it's kind of a Marmite thing, I get that. How do I open the door? Alright. Open the fucking door then, thank you. But yeah, you know, maybe you love it, maybe you don't. But to me, it was the one thing, and because even though I was exposed to it back in the day, it's only now that I've played a ridiculous amount of, you know, games on the N64, and I don't get my head around that. You know, it's like, surely Nintendo, I know it was a success, but would it have competed more so with the PlayStation if you adopted, I don't know, a more traditional control pad? So yeah, that's my beef. And yeah, as I said, the person was defending this, you know, this morning at work, and it was, like I said, it was a fun argument, you know. Oh, sorry mate, I will avenge you. But yeah, what are the things you never got your head around? The things that, you know, on consoles you absolutely loved and adored, but you never understood why they did one thing. You know, I can't be the only person who has a system they love, but it's just kind of about one element of it, while not ruining the system. Certainly something that you just think, wow, seriously? Why did you do that? It would have been 100% perfect if you had not done that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later. God damn, I love this gun.